Vikings Seahawks coming up on EA Sports as we come to you from Seattle, Washington for today's game.
Phil, we've got a couple of the best tight ends in the game on each sideline today, and they could be the difference makers.
You know, these tight ends, they can do it all. They're tremendous blockers for the running game. They got the speed to go down the field, and they got feet, Jim. You know, those quick feet, so even when they run those short routes, if there's man-to-man coverage, they're quick enough and shifty enough to still get away from the defender.
The Seahawks defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. The Vikings will take the snap from the 40. It's intercepted!
And he's brought to the ground.
And that pick could be an early momentum swing.
Man, when you're a quarterback and you throw an interception early, sometimes that's hard to overcome. You got to talk to yourself and just try to stay aggressive.
Setting up now at the 44-yard line.
Now he's going to change the play. Look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Dug all the way home and all alone. Touchdown. And Phil, what a way to make a statement by scoring so early in this game.
You know, Jim, I love making statements, and that's what this team did. They went out there and told the opposition, we are better, we're tougher, and take that.
Stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. The Vikings just gave up some big turnover points. And let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
Okay, Phil, as we take a look at the offense, of course, Adrian Peterson will be the player to watch in this one.
Yeah, you got to watch him. He'll run you over. He'll run around you. This guy, hey, Jim, one of the best in the NFL.
And they get the sack. The Seahawks defense making a statement early with a sack.
Yeah, you always want to hit the quarterback early. Get some self-doubt into your quarterback, but also give the offensive lineman some self-doubt going like, man, this might be a long day. I think it will be.
The Vikings will look to get to the 29 to pick up a first. Bridgewater standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Climbs the ladder, and he has it.
That long gain sets them up here on this play.
Peterson's handed the football. Taken down at the 39. He is one of the quiet, dominant players on defense in the entire league. Earl Thomas III.
Man, he is the fastest safety in the NFL. He is smart. He can read quarterbacks. When you put it all together, that's why he's an all-pro.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage.
A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
Hard to guard these tight ends now in the NFL. It really puts the defense in like a quandary. Do we use a big guy? Well, if the big guy's not fast enough. We use a small guy. Well, he's not big enough. They get pushed around. I don't know what you're going to do. Just make sure you're a good tackler after they catch him.
First down and 10.
Peterson up the middle. The football sits at the 42-yard line. The Seahawks sat at the line. Dime package.
Good job by the defensive line, shifting all down inside. I think they're expecting a run up the middle. Quarterback sees something in his defense.
They're going to get him here for a sack.
What a good scheme that time by the defense. They confuse the offense. They blitz. They don't know who to pick up. And how about the defender? They must love this. Coming in free and gets a good clean shot on the QB and gets a sack.
After that big-time sack, they'll now face 3rd and 17.
Defense is crowding the line of scrimmage. They're trying to confuse the quarterback.
Bridgewater's now going to leave the pocket and tuck it under.
The Vikings don't have a lot of options on 3rd and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
And it'll be Locke back to punt it away. That punt sets up the defense now in excellent position as they're able to down the football inside the 10. A long field ahead of them at the 10. Down the field. Intercepted. Tackles made.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Vikings bringing their offense onto the field. It wasn't a very productive possession for them last time out, partner. They ended up punting.
Well, you know what it was? It was a good filling out process. So they got some knowledge by watching the defense and what defenses they tried on them. So you got to take advantage of that knowledge and come out here and make some plays.
The Seahawks go with the dime formation here on defense. First and 10. And the pass goes incomplete. Thomas in on the coverage.
That was excellent man-to-man coverage that time. When you want to shut down a receiver, really the only way to do it is to man up and play him one-on-one.
The Vikings will take the snap from the 25. He was looking short, but the pass falls incomplete.
Well, there's no doubt what to do in a situation like this. You do not take a chance and put your team in a position where they have to make a big comeback in the second half.
It's 3rd down coming up. The Vikings will line up. First down markers right at the 15-yard line. Intercepted. A great play by the defense, and now an opportunity to make that lead a little more comfortable before heading to the second quarter, Phil.
Yeah, you know what they're doing, Jim? They're giving the team confidence. And when you get confident on the football field, you play fast and loose, and that's when you're at your best. The Vikings come out in a dime package. Griffin takes him down. Every defense is looking for somebody to hit the quarterback, and the best person to do it is the defensive end. What a good job that time by him.
Second down, tough field position here. Doug Baldwin with the ball. 3rd down.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
And after only 3 plays, that incompletion brings us to 4th down. The Seahawks not punting, going to go for it on 4th down. The Vikings will come out in the dime. Graham's got it on a pass, had some heat on it.
The Vikings are more than happy to take that gift. The offense backed up in its own territory, and they go for it on 4th down and don't make it. Good job by the defense.
What a place to start for the offense.
Look what the defensive line is doing. They're all pinching down inside. They're expecting a run.
First down at the 17. Bobby Wagner gives to the quarterback.
That's a bad job by the offense that time. There's no doubt about it. The blitz by the defense, they do not do a good job of finding out where everybody's blitzing from. They let a guy come free, and that free blitzer, or as we call them, free runners, he gets the hit on the QB and takes him down.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap.
You got to be smart on the defensive side now here, 3rd and long. Be a little careful. Maybe give up a short pass or a short run. And if they throw it short, make sure you come up and make the tackle.
The Seahawks with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Bridgewater's going to take the snap from the shotgun. And this pass goes incomplete as he was looking short that time.
The Vikings really don't have much of a chance of picking up this first down. It's 3rd long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
Bridgewater's going to take it from the gun. Pulls it in.
Touchdown, Minnesota Vikings.
The second quarter just barely underway, and they've erased the deficit and tied things with that touchdown.
Yeah, Jim, this kind of reminds me of a chess match. It's a good job going out there tying things up. Now we'll see the strategy from the other team.
The Seahawks are in shape now to return the kick.
Baldwin's going to test the coverage this time. And that return ends rather quietly short of the 20. Let's mark him at the 16. The Seahawks back out there on offense. Their last drive, they had 4th down on their own side of midfield. They decided to go for it instead of punting the football away. We both were wondering why.
Oh, man, some people just never learn. They keep going for it on 4th down when they're in their own territory, and it always backfires. And what do you expect? Well, I know what you can expect, another loss. You just got to be smart with your decision-making when you're managing a football game.
That leads us to 2nd down.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
Wilson's pass will be incomplete this time. The offense now needs to pick up the first here on 3rd down after that incompletion. And he's going to be sacked. So just 3 plays and out for the offense. The Seahawks need to get to the 26 to get a first down. Pass is intercepted. Maybe that pick will be a momentum builder for this team at the start of the second.
Well, I know the offensive coordinator sitting over there going, I sure hope so. So he's not happy the way his team has played on the offensive side so far. Give him a play, catch the defense by surprise, and get this lead.
Bridgewater by himself in the backfield. The Vikings will take the snap from the 30. Incompletion here as he was looking over the middle.
And here we have 2nd down.
The Seahawks defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Bridgewater's got it in the gun. On the money.
I don't know if receivers like this route or not, the quick slant route inside, because they know the defense is running their way. But that time, it's a good throw and catch, and the slant route comes up just short of getting the first down.
3rd and 1. The Vikings get a first down from the red zone. Press coverage all the way. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Should have had it.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
2nd down now. The Vikings with an empty backfield look here. Bridgewater's back in shotgun formation. Scrambling out of the pocket. And intercepted. That brings the play to an end.
The defense has done its job and given the offense the chance to take the lead before we reach halftime.
Yeah, that's what you like sometimes. You like to get momentum on your side. The defense makes the play. Now the offense has a little freedom. They can go out here and take a chance, and if you take the right chance, that'll lead to points.
1st down at the 17. Leaps in the air and has it.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals. Well, your teammates are really going to respect you after something like this. Anytime you're on that field as an athlete, and when you give all your effort to every single play like that time, how about that? Just giving every bit of effort he can to make the catch. Not able to get it, but what a job and effort.
That's 2nd down coming up. Wilson's got no one behind him. Just a quarterback waiting for the snap. And he's thrown to the ground.
Well, if I was that quarterback, I'd be mad after getting sacked like that by the defensive end. Your offensive tackle's just got to do a better job.
2-minute warning. Now looking at 3rd down. The Vikings set at the line. Dime package. Wilson from the shotgun. Wilson's on the move. Running room. Wilson's tackled down at the 31.
If you give him the chance, he will run the football. That's what he did that time. He tucked it in there and ran up the field and got a few yards.
From the gun, Russell Wilson ready for the snap. Now 1st and 10. He's picked off again.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just misjudge the talent on the other side. And what a play by the linebacker picking off the pass. What a pair of hands also.
The Vikings with the ball back now, benefiting from the turnover after giving the ball up themselves just a few minutes earlier. We're seeing mistakes start to accumulate here, Phil, for both teams.
I think, Jim, that's what you call them. You call them mistakes. They are turnovers. They're just giving the football away. There's no excuse for that. Man, they got to tighten things up here in this game.
Takes the hit, throws. Second down coming up. Nothing up the middle here. Wagner on the stop.
Well, I think it's important for the defense. Anytime it's a 3rd and long situation for the offense to know where those first down markers are, give a little ground, and make sure you're able to come up and make the tackle short of the first down marker.
On the way, 3rd down.
Quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
And he's going to be dropped. That's a 3 and out for the offense. The Seahawks are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. And it'll be locked. Back to punt it away. And it's a fake. They're running a fake. Waynes has got it on a pass that had some heat.
If you're a coach and you put the football in the hands of your punter, you have to be sweating some bullets over there on the sideline, and now you feel relieved because it worked for your offense.
The Vikings are at the line of scrimmage with a spread formation.
Bridgewater standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap.
He pulls it down somehow.
Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
Bridgewater's all by himself in the backfield for this snap. And they take him down.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit here. You want to stop the offensive scoring here with under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Good pressure on the quarterback, and they take him down behind the line of scrimmage.
And a flag is down. And Rama is there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it.
The penalty is declined. That last play will hold up.
The Vikings put themselves in a terrible situation. 3rd and long, but you know what? They got a lot of talent on the offensive side, and that was an awesome job of picking up that first down.
Bridgewater's going to take the snap from the shotgun.
This will be the 8th play of this drive.
The Vikings line up, split backfield.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
The Vikings from the 37. Another interception. A late second quarter interception could certainly change the tenor of this game, Phil, as we head near halftime.
Oh, it really can. I'll tell you, the game is tied, all that. You're thinking the worst that's going to happen to us. We're going to go in at halftime tied. And now, all of a sudden, if this offense can take advantage of this opportunity, that will change everything going inside.
The Vikings go with the dime formation here on defense.
A little jumpy there by that defensive front.
The Seahawks head to the line. Second quarter of a tie game. The score's 7-7. First down at the 23. Going for the home run. And it's incomplete.
I don't think there was a miscommunication between the receiver and the quarterback. The quarterback just overthrew the pass.
One more snap, and we'll head to halftime. Second down and 5. That sack belongs to Anthony Barr.
And that's going to do it for the first half. We'll be back from the Emerald City for the start of the second half in Seattle after the break.
The second half is underway. Which offense will create separation first? That's the question.
No return here, and Wilson will come back out at the 20.
The Seahawks come out onto the field, now looking to get something positive going here to take the lead in this game, Phil, as we start the second half.
Yeah, they would like to do that. Of course, you always want to take the lead, but when you get into the second half and you get on top, man, that starts to put the pressure on the other team. So that's their thinking. I think they will come out here and be very aggressive to start the second half. Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
And here we go, the first snap of the second half. Rams got it, first down.
Now look at all these great tight ends in the NFL now. It makes me think of the NBA. These are power forwards who said to heck with that. They want to be pass catchers, and they're good at it.
Wilson's completion percentage, 40% on the day.
They motion the receiver around to the other side. First and 10.
Graham's going to pull in the bullet pass.
Wilson's able to show off the footwork. Wow, what a good job. Look at those feet. Like a dancer. Gets himself in very good position to throw the football.
The Vikings call timeout, and they'll have 2 remaining. The wide receiver in motion. First down at the 49. And the reception by Doug Baldwin. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Drop.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
The Seahawks will take the snap from the 30. Everson Griffin with the sack.
Man, this defensive end, Jim, he is some talent. That time, good job. Makes the move, shows the speed, and gets around there and gets the sack. Now he's going to change the play, and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
3rd and long. And incomplete as Baldwin can't hold on. The defenses were so dominant in the first half. I don't see any reason why the third quarter is going to be any difference here, Phil.
Well, the game's moving at a fast pace, Jim, because the defenses are dominating and doing so many good things. So they're not tiring out. Usually that's the #1 problem for all defenses in this league. When they get tired, they give up plays, but no sign of tiredness so far out there on the field.
Graham's got it on a pass, had some heat on it. From inside the red zone.
Well, when you have a tie game and you're down in the red zone, you can do whatever you want. You can pull them with a run here, or you can take a chance and throw the football in the end zone to get a score.
Touchdown, Seattle. Phil, how big was that touchdown here midway through the third quarter to take the lead?
Well, Jim, I think anytime you start getting into the third quarter of football games, anytime you take the lead, it's a big deal because now you're going to start affecting the play calls of the offense and the defense of the other team.
Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Vikings offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake the last time they had the ball. The turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
They're going to the hurry. Back to the line now. 2nd down and 9. Here's the handoff to Adrian Peterson.
Third long situations, a lot of coordinators in this league would run a draw play on third long. Why? Because they're just looking for field position, pick up a few yards, and then by some miracle, if the running back's able to make guys miss, break some tackles, and pick up a first down, man, that's just gravy.
And he knocks the ball out of his hands.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
The Vikings elect to go for it and bypass the punt on 4th down. The Vikings turn the ball over on downs.
Hard to understand why the coach would go for it here on 4th and long. We got a close game. Just too early to try something like that, and it backfired.
The Seahawks bring their offense back onto the field. Touchdown drive the last time they had it as they attacked that secondary.
They sure did. They threw the football well on that last drive, and now I would think as an offensive coordinator, they're thinking pass on the defensive side. Switch it up, And I think you can catch them with some good runs here.
First down at the 18. Graham's got it on a pass that had some heat.
That's what you want to do. Get a first down while you're on top and keep that clock moving and just controlling the football game. Good job by the offense managing things so far here today.
Here comes the wide receiver in motion. First and goal from the 3. Lynch. That's a touchdown. Able to take it across from just a couple of yards out. And the extra point is good. Steven Hauschka ready for the kickoff. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line.
The Vikings really let it all hang out the last time they had the ball, Phil. They went for it on a 4th down in their own territory. Let's see if they're a little more conservative with this possession.
Well, you know, it's amazing. I want to say really a good defensive call by the defensive coordinator. But let's be honest, when you're backed up and you go for it on 4th down situation like that, anybody could have made that call. So just a bad decision on the offensive side.
If there was a beat writer covering this coach, what do you think the headline would be tomorrow in his story?
It'd probably be the first time I've ever agreed with the beat writer.
Tackle made by Bennett that time. Time for the hurry-up offense.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Wallace has the grab. And Wallace brought down after picking up 6 on this play. 3rd and 3. Will go ground. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. The Vikings believe they can pick up the first in this short yardage situation and keep the offense on the field. The Vikings from the 32. The Vikings turn the ball over on downs.
I'm not going to disagree with the coach at all making that decision. 4th and short. He just figures his offense, we can get this. Well, he was wrong. Now you hope the defense can come out there and stop him.
The Seahawks from the 32. Going for the deep ball. In his hands. Complete. Touchdown. And now that we're almost in the 4th and they've just increased their lead, could it be time to rest the starters, Phil?
Oh, no, Jim. Not even close to that yet. You've got a long way to go. You've seen it many times in the NFL. Big leads have a way of just disappearing. So I'm not counting this one over by any means.
Finds a little seam. Welcome back to this one-sided affair. The Vikings come to the line with a bunch set. Looking across the middle. Nowhere to go as this will be a loss of 3. They're in the hurry-up mode. Bridgewater's going to take it from the gun. Can't find the target on the pass underneath. They face 3rd down after the incomplete pass. Bridgewater's got it in the gun. Got hit on release.
The Vikings put themselves in a situation where the defense has all the advantage. They know the pass probably has to go down the field on 3rd and long, and they were ready for it.
The Vikings will look to get to the 37 to pick up a first down. Brings it in. The Vikings turn the ball over on downs.
The Vikings that time go for it on 4th down, and they fail. I did not understand the decision, but you got to make sure your team doesn't get down from that. You got to keep them up.
Hey, the offense has a chance to do something with this drive.
Looks like they're in press coverage here. The wide receiver shifting around in motion. First down at the 32. And that'll probably go as a drop.
Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Launching it deep. Lockett with the grab. That's another reception, giving him 2.
What a play, catching that long pass and getting so close to the goal line, but nice tackle by the defense before he got in. Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
First and goal. And they score again here to pad the lead. And that just adds to what was already going to be a lopsided victory.
Well, you and I have done a few lopsided wins, but this one will be right at the top of the list and right from the very start. You know, we heard it from the coaches. They had a lot of confidence in their team today, and boy, their team came out. They were sharp, and they got it done.
And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Vikings offense is back on the field, Phil. Of course, their last drive ended with that very curious decision to go for it on 4th down in their own territory.
Well, I just wonder, what is it with the coach that he just hates the word punt? Because it was an obvious punting situation, and you go for it, so you're going to pay the price for making bad decisions.
Yeah, what were they thinking there?
Well, Jim, we'll never know, and I don't know if I want to know.
Wagner with the sack.
Jim, I'll just say this. You know, when you're getting hit, you get sacked like that, it's hard to find the open receiver down the field because you don't trust your pass protection.
Coming up, 2nd down. Bridgewater by himself in the backfield. Out of the shotgun formation. Can't hold on here as it goes incomplete.
Well, I know this. When it comes to these situations, don't take a chance, because if you do, I promise you, it's going to backfire.
Bridgewater's ready for the snap, empty backfield.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down. Phil, this offense hanging its head in disappointment as they have been able to generate nothing as far as energy converting to yards. Another takeaway. The margin is increased with another touchdown.
Well, when you study the offense and you know what they're going to do, you're able to make plays like that. You time the interception perfectly, you make the catch, and you take it all the way back for the score.
And he's met head-on right there at the 20. The Vikings are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck. That's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You've got to go out there and be much better.
They're going to the hurry up. Back to the line. Right there to catch the ball that had a lot of heat on it. 2 minutes to go in the second half. The line of scrimmage, the 48. Here's the first snap after the big play. He'll take the snap from the gun. It's intercepted. That's
got to be it. That's got to be the game ender here, partner. The interception basically ices it.
It does. You know, sometimes when you're behind as a quarterback, you take a chance, and that time the chance was just too great. Nice play by the defense. Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
That's his first reception today.
I love seeing the post route against defenses that are up there being aggressive, trying to stop the run. You go down the field. How about that? Stick that foot into the ground, make that break at 10 yards, and run right down the middle of the field on that post route.
Finds Graham. Graham's tackle, but earns a new set of downs.
Well, it's going to create some controversy here. Going with the hurry-up offense when you have a big lead late in the second half. And I guess there's just not a lot of love lost between these two head coaches.
Connects with Graham. Smith's there to make the tackle.
Defense respecting the deep ball, playing way off the receivers.
Going to the hurry-up. Under a minute to go here.
Jim, look at that. The defensive line all shifting down inside. They're expecting a run right up the middle.
And in for the touchdown. That could be construed as running up the score, Phil. This game was already in the bag.
Well, Jim, it could be construed. You got to try a little harder or the score will get run up on you. How about that? You know, you are allowed to stop them on the defensive side, and you got to put some effort into it and some heart, and we've seen neither.
You talk about momentum. That turns into an 8-point trip, the touchdown and the 2.
This offense and the head coach and the offensive coordinator, they're all aggressive. So, hey, well, it's not good enough just to get a touchdown. They want to get that extra point or 2 points. Nice job that time.
And Morgan's in on the tackle. That return's good for about 26.
The Vikings head onto the field here, Phil, looking for anything positive after what has truly been a disappointing performance all around.
I think when you have games like this and you're behind and it's just not gone well for you all day, then you just try to get the game over with, even though you're losing. Because if you keep forcing the issue and trying to make plays, all that can happen is probably bad, and you don't want to get anybody hurt in this situation.
They bring in the extra tight end. 2nd and 10.
Bridgewater's pass will go for an incompletion.
Quarterbacks love to see a receiver have this type of play. Even though he doesn't make the catch, the effort is outstanding, and he's given everything he has to make that catch.
He's picked off again. Taking off. A foot race to the end zone.
Gonna take it home for the touchdown.
You're talking about getting your team full of emotion and getting everything on your side. How about that interception by the defense and then taking it back all the way to the score?
The Vikings are ready to return the kickoff.
Fights through contact. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down.
The Vikings come out now with little time left on the clock, and they've got to be thinking, what could have been here today, partner?
Yeah, that's it. You know, Jim, these are tough moments, and once you do in a situation like this, don't throw any more gasoline on the fire. If you're the quarterback, don't take a chance and throw a silly interception that people are going to talk about. Don't fumble the ball if you get the ball in your hands as a runner or a receiver, and just get this game over with.
2nd down coming up.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
And he's taken down.
It is truly a bonus when you can take your outside linebacker and let him rush the quarterback and he can get a sack. Nice job that time by the outside linebacker.
One more play, and it's in the books.
Still powering ahead, and he's sacked, and that should
do it. They won't get another playoff here.
Well, the lights were bright, and the team was up for the occasion here, winning in prime time.
Nothing like it, man. Winning in prime time when you know it's all about you. And I've said many times, today's they love